I'm doing well. How are you?
Fantastic. I can't complain. Here's the first question that I want us to ask. You know, every time we see art, I'm in a gallery or I'm online, I see art, painting itself, a mural. What is the first question I'm supposed to ask myself? Like, when I see that painting, what is the first question I need to ask myself as a person who's been presented with this art?
I believe that you should just experience it first.
Experience it.
Yes. Questions might come later on, but the experience is the most important thing to begin with. Because I look at it like a piece of land.
Yes.
If I give you a piece of land and myself a plot or something, we'll have very different ideas on what we can do with each parcel.
Yes.
Maybe you can go and build a house to live, or you can build a school to educate. So art, I look at it as a piece of land to begin with. Who knows what you want? Maybe you want to go and rest.
Yeah.
You want to go and educate people. You want to go and build a hospital, heal people. So go there, experience it. Because when I come here, it's not the same as going back to my house. This is a different setting, different contexts. So each and every piece of artwork is the same. Context matters, setting, and whatever motive is really there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Petros, you say experience it.
Yes.
But you have to know that the best experience comes from something that you truly understand. You have to give me this, that it's not easy to understand art, because creativity in art is very, very subjective to the artist. Like, in some sort of form, the artist is the only one who knows exactly what I'm trying to communicate in my own way. Does it mean that also, before I start to experience this art, I have to know the artist, learn the artist? For example, learn Kenyan Petros. And so you see, when Kenyan Petros speaks through art, he speaks like this. Is that what you're saying?
In part, but to be very particular, I would say if you have maybe ugali beef, what is the difference with having mahindi choma and sausages on the street? It's the same content. So we have to take it for what it is to begin with, because from time to time we dive into the unknown. And the unknown, you can't know whether you like the unknown unless you experience it.
So you gotta first experience it.
You have to experience it first before you ask questions.
Pretty much. Maybe I should have started this conversation like this, Kenyan Petros. The mind of an artist, it's a complex area. And I want to be very controversial in the sense that every artist has a story, in the sense of that what we tend to see in your art could be something that you're struggling with, could essentially be the entire definition of your life. Am I right? Am I wrong?
You're on point. Because we really just get experience and inspiration from daily life.
Yes.
And who knows, maybe this conversation might inspire something. Because I've had very subtle things inspire some of my work. As it can be as simple as the way someone says something. Or what someone says or what someone does. And the environment is practically everything. Like in the, Industrial Revolution. In Europe, you'll find that some paintings made during that period, they are a bit foggy. And it's simply because of smog. The artists saw smog and they were so intrigued at how fuzzy or hazy it looked. And so they did cityscapes with very hazy presentations.
Pretty much.
So the environment is everything.
The environment could be everything. I know we're going to study some art here, and because the big question today is, how do we even start valuing art? And I know we've been now joined by one gentleman that I've been wanting to talk to for a very, very long time. MAGINA Jeff, how are you doing, sir? Yeah? Welcome to the conversation, man.
Thank you.
Yeah? You got lost this morning. We'll laugh about that later on.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
I want us to base this conversation like this, Jeff.
Yeah.
That art is not just a visual expression. It's not like me taking a picture, seeing something beautiful outside there, drawing it, and then I say, this is essentially art. That art comes from a creative point. It's a creation by an artist. Let's begin from that.
I think what I can say is I'll do like maybe do a quote.
Yes.
Maybe do a quote of there's an artist called Rodin. So he was asked, why do you create? So his answer was, I don't create, I see. And because I see, I do what I do.
Ah, I see that.
You know, so for every artist, everyone has their own way of telling you what they do.